we're going to go ahead and we will start. Oh, yep, they're all on here. Awesome, listen. We're going to start. If you've got a yoga block at home, we're going to start by sitting on it. Yes. Just did that on purpose. No, I didn't. Yes, I'm just doing this. Start to roll back and down through your shoulders. And we have been working on chakras or energy centers. They come from the root all the way to the crown. And so we're working on our sacral chakra, which sits right below the belly button and above the pelvic floor. And the color is orange. Reach those fingertips up as you breathe in. And now when you get ready to breathe out, open up your jaw, exhale. Let's just stay with the ease of that flow. Reach up, sit tall. And on the exhale, draw the hands into the heart as you open up your jaw, clear it out. Just prepare to come onto the mat, to move with ease, to move with strength, and put competition and judgment and all that other stuff just to the side. Be here for you. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in, spread your fingertips wide, open up your jaw, exhale out. Bring the palms down, feeling grounded. Just start to move a little bit through the shoulders, keeping the shoulders out of the ears. And again, welcome to Yoga 101. I'm Ruthann. I appreciate all of you being here in studio and then all of you Zoomers being here also. Let's go the other way. Circle it. It's true. They said I sound like an airplane attendant. I said, okay, exit is not out anywhere yet. Reach up and then bring the hands into the heart. Straight out your feet. Try not to fall off of your block or your egg here. Rock a little bit through the hips. Bring the hands to the top of the knees. And on the inhale, let us gaze up. On the exhale, round and set back, almost creating a C with your spine. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, rounding and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Keeping the lips closed when you get ready to breathe out. Stay with that. Just gonna find some music for you on Zoom and find some music for all of us that are here. So we're tilting and then tucking through your sacrum here. Come back to center, both arms sweep up, look to the thumbs, hands in now to the heart. Wave from side to side, keeping the chest open. Move with the breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, feel space. I can't hear you breathing. Alrighty. One more time. Drawing it back to center, both arms come up. Interlace your fingertips, press to the sky, roll back through your shoulders. Take an inhale, twist over one shoulder, and then draw the fingertips down as you get ready to breathe out. Come back to center, draw the shoulders down, inhale, and then exhale, twist. I will be back. I forgot to turn the stereo on it here. Oh, it is on. What's going on? Oh, that's way up. Okay. After balancing out both sides, meet with the hands back into the heart. And let's choose your own personal I am this evening, whatever that may be. I am. I am healthy. I am grounded. I am strong. I am authentically creating a life free of stress and full of bliss. I am powerful, confident. Place the hands to the top of the knees and roll back through your shoulders. Sweep both arms up. And once again, bring the hands now into the heart. Nice. Roll a little bit forward and fidget and remove your block. Switch out our feet. Rock side to side. And now with the shoulders, begin to make this bigger, staying grounded. Looks good. Inhale as you shift forward, round, and exhale as you set back. Other way. One more time. Reaching out, drawing it in. Walk your fingertips forward as you bow to earth. I feel. Reach over to one side. Bring this back. And now other side. Walk it back to center, tuck chin into the chest and really slowly round and roll up. Gazing up. And then press those palms into your heart with strength. Once again, straight out your feet. Just kind of rock a little bit. Circle through the chest and see if we can create even a bigger circle. Keeping sit bones grounded. Good, kind of tracing the sun. We're tracing one of the most awesome moons that we've got to see right recently. And now let's go to the other direction. Shift the chest forward. And to center. Draw it in on the exhale. Quick reminder tonight that our hands will just be right out in front of us. If it feels a little bit better to go a little wider, that's fine. I'll ask you to bend the elbows. So as you exhale, and I'll ask you to sweep your elbows by your ribs, that's what I'm asking for, is to keep your elbows hugging in, not sticking out. So let's move on to all fours. Start out with the very first cat-cow. Hug your fingertips into the mat. Tilt the tailbone, so tilt the sacrum up. Bend the elbows, exhale, round. Tuck your tailbone down and relax the back of your neck. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round. Stay with this flow. Yeah, you guys look really good. Nice job. Slow it down. If you've like had a lot of coffee today, some of you are like, cat cow, cat cow. I'm like, woo. How about you slow it down a little bit? Thanks. Maybe spend a couple of breaths while you're in just cat. Really relax through the back of the neck. Feel space, tuck under, round, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Expand through those ribs. And now inhale, send the tailbone up. Lift the chin. Explore neutral spine. So somewhere in between that tilt and tuck, slinky through your body. Just wave through it as you press again firmly with your fingertips here. You're still on all fours, knees directly underneath your hips. If it feels better with your feet or your knees a little further apart, that's fine too. Slinky through the hips, body. Reach your hands over to the left side of your mat, big toes together, knees are out wide. Right hand stacks on top of the left. Shift your hips to the side into side child's pose, ears between your biceps. So normally with child's pose, our arms are just in front of us and our knees are open, but this time just walk your hands to the side. Checking in. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Let's Tune in to your mantra this evening as we work our way to becoming maybe stronger. So lift the hips on the inhale, walk your hands over to the right side this time, left hand on top of the right. Shift your hips to the opposite direction. If it feels better for your body to have the hips higher, then keep them higher. Or melt down. And this goes for our entire practice tonight. If a posture doesn't feel great with what you're doing, choose a different option. Or we can always come back to child's pose. We can always come back to right here. Mentally or physically, we all have those days, but your body thanks you for showing up on the mat tonight. Reach your hands back out in front of you, coming to all fours. Walk our knees now directly underneath the hips. Start to shift forward. Think about your hands on two jars. We're trying to turn those jars outward. Send the back of the elbows toward the thighs, front of your legs. Come back up. Glide back to child's pose. This time though, let's keep our toes curled, forehead to mat. Inhale, cat-like back. Add a push-up. Breathe in. Exhale, sink the hips back. Child's posture, Balasana. And just move. Looks good. Nice job. That's it, Trisha. Draw your elbows back a little bit more, Shell. Keep them in there. And one more time. Meet back into Balasana, child's posture, drawing your hips towards your heels. Reach your fingertips in front of you. As long as your forehead is supported, maybe a block or your forearms, then let's flip our palms up to receive. Release shoulders, neck. Press firmly with your palms where your hands are. Curl your toes. Shift your tailbone up, creating a slide from the tailbone to your fingertips. Pedal your feet. March them. Turn our head to no. Look at your hands. It's almost as if our hands are framing out a yoga block. What I mean by that, take an inhale, draw back to your knees as you exhale. So together we're on all fours. What I mean by framing it out is as if you have a yoga block in between your hands. So you're kind of creating two L's here. Then when your hands are imagining pushing down and you're pressing down, the back of the elbows go back towards your thighs. So if you've got a yoga block, let's bring this in between your hands. For some of us, the spacing's right on. If you are a guy or have broader shoulders, then not so much. So just use it as a marker. Downward dog. Walk your dog out. Inhale. As you exhale, come back to the knees. Tilt the sacrum. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round your back. Sink the hips back to child's pose. Downward dog. During this entire sequence, hands and feet get to stay exactly where they're at. I'm not making any adjustments. Come back to the knees. Tilt tailbone, look up. That's it, you got it. Draw back, child's posture. Eating in downward dog or Adho Mukha Shavasana. Staying here, pedal it out. Move to plank. Full body into plank, or we can be on our knees here. You choose. If our elbows are out though, draw those elbows back. So now you're in a plank. Draw the chest towards the block. Come back up. One more time into Balasana, child's pose. Exhale. Looking up. Downward dog. Tailbone up. Walk through your feet. Now bring our feet to our hands. Forward fold. So come to the very top of your mat. Widen your stance. Bend the knees. Sway from side to side. Right hand to left elbow, left to right. Maybe create a figure 8 with your arms. Trace that onto the mat. Look in between your legs. As you bend the knees, slowly ragdoll roll up. And reach it up. Bring the hands into the heart. Exhale. Nice job. Bring hand at the hip. We'll just kind of add this to each time. I think it feels good through our shoulders. Get you off your desk. And shake out the arms. Circle our shoulders back. Yes, Mike, this is when you can dance it out. I saw his eyes. Yes, he is. Jeanette, your pants would go good with this shirt. They would look so good. Yes, we got to coordinate our outfits next time. Okay, we've had so much fun using the block in between our hands. So this time we're going to make it more fun, or funner, the funnest, I don't know. Hug your block in between your inner thighs and smooth this out, because as we do a forward fold, you don't want to joust that onto your stomach. Walk your way back to the back of the mat. Come up to the ball of the feet and back to the heels. Because without even thinking about anything right now, we'll be using our transverse abdominals through our yoga practice. This is our Mula Bandha. Not our Mula what? Mula Bandha. It's a joke, trainer joke. Roll those shoulder blades back. Now lift our toes. Maybe close your eyes if that feels okay. As you lift the toes, though, now we feel bandhas in our feet. Pada Bandha. And as our thumbs or hands are out, Hasta Bandha. Gaze up to the sky on the inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands to the top of the thighs into chair. Tilt the tailbone, look up. Exhale, round. So move through your cat-cow with just your spine. Bend the knees like you're sitting back in a chair. One more time. Now, chair. Shift your assets back like you're in a porta potty. I mean, if you're here, it's not that good. So bring your butt back, or you can make your chair higher. Same thing with your arms. Maybe they're here, heart, or reach up. So I want you to choose with your practice tonight. Stand tall, bend the knees, bow to earth, exhale. Hands to shins, take a breath and look up, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Bend the knees, dip the hips, reach your hands to the outside. We'll stand. Back into the heart, exhale. Just stay right with where you're at. I'm just gonna turn towards you so I can see your legs. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, step back to chair to Utkatasana. So it's wherever you choose. Shoulder blades are back though. Simon did not say come out of chair yet. Stand tall. Bend your knees, bow to earth. Exhale. Hands to shins. Add a half lift. Inhale, hug that block. Exhale, fold. Look in between your legs. Knees bend, dip hips. Arms come to the outside. We stand. And draw it in. Exhale. Let's just do this one more time. Reaching up. Flow now, matching the movement with the breath. Exhale to chair. Stand. Bend your knees. We bow. Half lift. Fold, release your shoulders, release your neck. Walk your hands out to plank, like an inchworm. And just kind of remembering and reminder that where our hands are and where our feet are, they don't get, they can change, but I'm just saying, just as a marker, this is where they're gonna stay. So look up, seeing if we're in a nice, long, strong line, so our booties are not up like an inchworm. You can always come to the knees here if you'd rather. Roll through the shoulders, tiny little tricep push-up. Go straight back up. This time in Chaturanga, we're just gonna pause. So there's a pause in the tricep push-up. So hover here, belly doesn't get to touch. Elbows are back, elbows are back. Now belly, chest, third eye or forehead. Walk your hands off the mat, energize through the top of the feet. Wave in 3. Melt down. 2. Exhale down. One more time. Bring our hands back right with where a sports bra line would be. Instead of letting our elbows stick out like a chicken, draw those suckers back. I think it looks like a cricket. Curl your toes, maybe lift the knees. or exhale, press to plank. Shift your tailbone up and back, downward dog. Bend the knees, bend the knees. This is all about our spine here. Walk your hands back to your feet. Yes, great job. Bend the knees and sweep our hands up as you stand. And draw it in. Exhale. How'd that feel? Here they're like, thumbs up for my Zoomers. Okay, I'm gonna say they're all thumbing up because I got new contacts and yeah, can't really see that well. Hand to the hip, let's go to the side and back. Circle our shoulders back. One more time with our block, and this time we're just gonna move with breath. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, set back to chair. Stand, lift your toes, bend the knees, bow. Hands to shins, half lift. Create that long spine. Exhale, fold. Please relax your neck and look in between your legs. Walk out to plank. Long body. Turn your head from side to side. This is just a tool that I'll use with clients because if your booty's here and you're doing strange things, it'll kind of help you align that spine. Maybe to the knees, your choice. One tricep push-up. This time, hover in your crocodile or chaturanga. Just squeeze those elbows in. Hug. Now, pelvis, chest, third eye. Thighs awake. Press through the top of the feet. Wave in 3, 2. Walk your hands back in. Press to plank. Bend the knees, tailbone up, downward dog. Ears between the biceps, long spine. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hands to shins, half lift. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, drape over your legs. Knees bend, sweep arms to the outside, we stand. To the heart and exhale. Great job. Whew. Now, place our blocks at the top of your mat, whatever you consider to be the top of your mat. Grab a drink of water if you'd like. So that is a sun salutation. Some books you'll pick it up and that might be referred to as B. Tonight we're going to refer to it as sun salute A. So now with B or C, we're just going to add a few things with it. So reset, yes, grab a drink, love that. Roll through the shoulders. We stand strong in Tadasana. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step back to your chair, Utkatasana. Stand tall. Bend your knees, bow to earth. Exhale. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, soften through the shoulders, your neck. Right foot steps straight back. Here's where we have this option to use our blocks if we'd like. Remind our blocks can be flat, side, or tall. Start to bring the back knee down and then up. We want to see the toes on our front left foot though. If not, I want you to scoot your left foot up. Yeah, and our blocks are an extension of our arms, so have them right beside you on your mat. That looks great, Adina, nice job. Back knee comes down, hands to your thigh, press your way up. Now hinge forward and then bring it back up again. Shoulders are down. Come to the top, back pocket with our hands. Open the chest, perhaps looking up, or add your arms with it. Feel gold arms. On the exhale, press your palms together. Right hand to our block or earth, left hand behind your head. On the exhale, rotate your left shoulder towards your left knee. Inhale, open it. Exhale, left shoulder towards the knee. Let's do this one more time. Towards the knee. Now let's stay here with the chest opener, or maybe add the arm reaching up and look up what feels best for the neck. If you'd like to explore, pick up the back knee, straightening the leg. Take the hand down on the exhale. Move back to all fours. Set our foundation, our hands, stick them down to the mat. Think about rotating them out, the back of my elbow towards my thighs. Tailbone shifts up and back, downward dog, pedal feet. Move to plank, cat like back and spine. Exhale. Knees if you choose. Hover in your little crocodile. Belly, chest, forehead. This to wake up through the top of the legs. We just lift our chest with our hands up off the mat. Forehead back to the mat. And 2, lift. 1 more. Now bring your hands back in, shoulder blades back and down. Press to all 4s. Move back to cat-cow. Tilt the tailbone as you look up. Exhale, round cat. Just move into neutral spine. I'm going to show you a couple of options. If you are working on, we're going to add 3 and you draw the knee in towards your nose, or if you've been practicing on 530, just works out for you. Maybe you come into more of a split dog where you draw the knee in towards your nose. For these first 3 series though, I'm going to stay on the knees. So you do you. Inhale, split the right foot back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, split it. That's it, Michelle. Nice job. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more time. Step your right foot all the way through. Maybe use your blocks. We see our toes on our right foot. Pick up the back knee and then bring it down. And Sandy, even though you don't have your screen on, I'm sure you're looking fantastic. In teacher training this weekend, Catherine, our friend, said that means they're doing naked yoga. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if that helps me visually or not. That's negative. Hands come to the thigh, press our way up, shift it forward, and then bring it up. Meet at the top, fingertips behind your head, lift the chest, open this up, release your hands, feel gold arms, or as you lift the chest into crescent moon. On the exhale, press your palms together. Left hand to block or earth, right hand in back pocket or behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, rotate the shoulder towards the knee, open it, and rotate it. 1 more time. Now here we're just gonna stay open. Hand can be where it is or reach the top arm up. Another choice would be to pick up the back leg, pick up the back knee. Yeah. Looks good. As you breathe out, bring your hand down. Step back to all 4s. Stamp your hands. Imagine your elbows are going back. Downward dog. Pedal through your feet. As you bend the knees, move to plank. Knees again if you choose. Hover. Belly, chest, forehead. Pick up our hands off the earth, lift the heart, and melt down. 2 more times, lift. 1 more. Bring your hands back in with where that heart rate monitor would be. Roll back through the shoulders. If you want that extra challenge tonight, push through your toes, lift your knees, press back to downward dog. So going up and back. Now, yogi's choice. Either stay in down dog or come with me onto all 4s. Left foot, split it. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, split it. Knee to nose. Exhale. You got it. That's it. 1 more time. Now step your left foot all the way through. Gaze at the top of the mat. Step right foot to meet the left. Forward fold, hands to shins, half lift. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Ragdoll roll up. the heart. Exhale. Let's move from side to side. One more each side. Circle those shoulders. Reset at the top of our mat. Now adding to this time is we'll move in with the warrior one, and then we'll kind of talk about warrior two also. Let's reset. Again, grab a drink if you'd like one. Roll from toe to heel, heel to toe. Coming back into our orange and sacral as I am creative. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. Chair. Stand. Bend your knees, bow. Hands to shins, add a half lift. Exhale, soften the back of the neck, your shoulders. Step back to plank. Hover here, or knees. Elbows hug in, deep breath in. Now melt to the earth. Exhale. One little chaturanga. Or upward facing, I mean. Exhale, melt down. Press back to all fours, or press back to down dog. Right foot, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. You're doing really good. Step your right foot all the way through. So as we've set our foundation now, hands can come to the front thigh. Let's find our way up. So right now we're in a crescent lunge. So keep our front foot where it is. Rotate. So if I face you all, my feet are hip distance and I'm pressing through my back heel. Some days that heel may touch the ground, some days it may not. But our feet are hip distance. We're not on a balance beam. So we set our foundation, and a lot of times in warrior one, I like to make mine a little shorter there. Just start with our calf raise. Shoulders are down, chins lifted. Add our arms, if you like, reach up, press the arms straight down, and keep a slight bend in the front knee. One more time. Meet with the hands into the heart, warrior one. Staying there. If you want, just to check out where your hips are, bring your hands to your hips. If I had two flashlights on my hips, they're shining forward. So if they're not, widen your stance or shorten it a little bit. Oh, nice work. Press the palms together without thinking about it. Open up to warrior two. So now you're going to make it really big and fill up your mat with warrior two. We want to gaze wherever the front foot's going. Bring your toes that way, Mike. Your front, yep, you got it. So wherever the foot is going to go, the knee's going to track it. So let's run it parallel in the middle of your mat. Now back foot, it can be running parallel or at a slight angle, whatever feels best for your hips. Bring the hands now to your hips. What I see a lot in warrior two for some reason is we like to reach our arms out here. I don't know why, but bring them back to here. Hands to the heart. Inhale straight up. Exhale straight down. This builds not only your inner thigh strength, kind of plugs into the energy of the sky. Exhale, open. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, open. Really nice job. Meet into warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Look over your shoulders. Look behind you to see if your arms are flying level. Oh, we've got some good flyers tonight. Nice work. Arms come up and over. Pivot your back foot. Step back to plank. Full body or on the knees. Hug the elbows in. Chaturanga, melt all the way down to the earth. Exhale. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Press back to downward dog. Yogi's choice. We can stay right here or we can come to all fours. You choose. Left foot, inhale. Split it. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, split it. Knee to nose. One more time. Step your left foot all the way through. Gaze down at your foot. So knee directly above the heel, hands can come to the thigh, and let's stand. Widen your stance as you move into warrior one. Good. So shoulders are back and they're stacked upon the hips. So with our back leg, it's pretty darn straight, as straight as we can get that. So that's why the angle of the back foot is really important. Or widen your stance. Please bring your hands to your hips. Again, two lights, everything be shining forward. Start to add our calf raise. Looking good. And we see our toes on our left foot, left knee directly above the heel. Add your arms if you want. Reach up, press down. Two more. One more. Press the palms together. If I can. Slice open with your arms to warrior two. So maybe scoot your back foot back a little bit more and draw your knee to me. Just for fun, rotate your knee in a little bit and then rotate it out. So if I'm looking straight at you Zoomers, you can kind of see if I do this, not happy for the knees. So we want that knee directly above the heel. Looks great. Reach your arms out, front back wall. Please take your hands to the hips so I know your shoulders are right above the hips. Good. Now to heart, straight up, inhale. Use those inner thighs, lift the toes through Baddha Bandha and the feet, exhale straight down. Inhale up and down. Two more. One more time. Meet with our arms out long to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze over your front hand. Get those shoulders out of those ears. Look behind you. Fly our arms level and in front of you. Windmill our arms up and over. Pivot your back foot. Step back to plank. You can always come to all fours or just step directly back into plank, your choice. Knees if you dig it. Elbows hug in, melt to earth. Exhale. Little baby cobra, lift, inhale. And now exhale. Let's recover here. So stack your forearms, bend your knees. Look to the right, windshield wiper your feet side to side. Look the other direction. Straightening your right leg and now your left. Walk elbows right underneath your shoulders to Sphinx. So kind of shimmy your chest through. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. The top of my thighs and my feet active. Look over your right shoulder and let your right hip come up a little bit. Then bring it back. Other side. One more each side. Float all the way down. Come back to all fours and then to child's posture. If you normally take a child's pose with your knees out, maybe explore taking your knees a little further out or bring your knees in closer. Each time you breathe in of I, each time you breathe out of M. While we're here, noticing where you're directing your focus this evening. Bring it all back to the breath. Reach your fingertips out and in front of you. Move to all fours, or you can choose downward dog. Step left foot to the hand, right foot follows, forward fold. Bend the knees, hands to shins, at a half lift. and drape over your legs. Bend the knees, ragdoll, roll up. And now into the heart. Exhale. Move side to side. Circle your shoulders. Shake it out. Nice job. I love teaching this class. I teach it a lot more like a workshop, especially before Zoom came so people could ask questions. So I still want to do that. Does anybody have any questions on where we're at though? Any Zoomers have any questions on anything? Feel good? Thumbs up? Okay, awesome. So you can feel the difference between Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. So it's like, to me, Warrior 1 is a book, it's closed, and Warrior 2, we open the book. So that's kind of the biggest difference there. Find a focal point and step 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. We're gonna move into tree. Shoulder blades are back. So set again your foundation and your focal point. Open up the hip. Maybe even bring your hands to the hips, because sometimes we somehow sink into that trunk. Keep that trunk even there. Foot below or above the knee, it's not on that joint. Open your eyes. If you like, create cactus arms of strength. Press the palms together, pick up that knee, rotate it forward, and just march out your feet. Shake it out. Straight it to the other side. If you kind of start to come out of it, it's okay, just come back to the breath. Usually it's because we've got a really busy brain going on. Find that focal point, open up through the hip, so you switch sides. Again, foot below or above, shoulders are back, wherever your arms would like to be. Rotating the knee out. Can you lift your chin? Your tree could be missing out on some exciting things. I'm just saying, if you're looking down like this, a bird could poop on your head. Now, palms pressed together, really strong here. Rotate the knee forward and bring your foot to the earth. Rotate, moving through our ankles here. Now, you can do that tree exactly like you just did. Or if you have access to a block at home and you want to give it a shot, all we're going to do is stand on the block. If your foot is, you've got a longer foot, try not to squeeze the crap out of the block. So try not to have your toes go over the top. This keeps you from squeezing the mat. This gets us to use Pada Bandha through our foot. Maybe pendulum. Great way to practice this is on your stair step, to where you have the banister in front of you. Find a focal point and move into your tree. Arms can be wherever you'd like. Press the palms together, rotate your knee forward, and bring your foot to the mat. March it out. Nice job. And shake it out. Now our other foot. The best one last night was I was subbing for Elena. And I can kind of feel like where I'm supposed to be in class. Like right now it's a balancing. It's about 20 after. And I was like, man, it was like, we've just done a lot of stuff tonight. Well, I didn't know. At about 10 after, the clock started to go really slow. So about, I was going to be done at 6:30, you know, Chiefs are playing. Well, Jacqueline opens the door and I thought, man, she's here really early at 6:30. It was actually 7, but nobody got off of Zoom. They just kept practicing with me and no one said anything. I thought, oh my gosh. They must have wanted an hour and a half class.
Breathe.
When you're ready, bring the hands in, rotate the knee, and place your foot down. But now that everybody's looked at the clock, the time is actually correct. Then I could hear people talking outside, and I thought, what time did they get here for that 7 o'clock class? I was like, oh my gosh, crazy. Or that was Monday night. Alrighty, let's reset. And you felt what it felt like to be not only on your foot on the mat, but then our foot on a block. And so then we're gonna do our tree on our side and then on our back. So you can just kind of feel where we're balanced out and where we can use a little bit more strength. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, sit back to chair. Stand. Bend your knees, bow to earth. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, just drape over those legs. Maybe bend your knees even a little more. Turn her head to no. Sway side to side. Step back to plank, left foot right. Chaturanga, cobra. Exhale. Press to all fours. Now, when we're on all fours, lock this down. So expand through your back, drawing the belly in. Reach your right hand out, like you're shaking the hand, and then left toe, or pick up the heel. So everything from the fingertips to the crown of the head to the heels, just in a nice, long, strong line. On the exhale, bring it down. Try not to rock. Left hand comes out, right toe either to the mat or pick the heel up. You got it, and then bring it down. And try not to let our heads drop there. Reach, right hand, left heel. And then down. Other side when you're ready. One more each side. Opening the knees, toes together. Come back into child's posture. Flip our palms up. Draw forehead, third eye to mat. Receive. If you'd like to add a little extra, press the fingertips together and bring your hands behind your neck, stretching out your trips.
We're together, and we always be together, and we always give love. Bring love, don't hurt them, just love them.
Reach both arms now out in front of you. Right hand in front of you. Left arm comes underneath your right armpit. Thread needle. Here, hips can be high or hips can be low. You make that choice, whatever feels best. Really turn your head, soften the jaw, the neck. Press with the palm on the inhale. Exhale, reach your other arm through, thread needle. Move back to all fours. If you have yoga blocks tonight and you're honoring your back, then bring the blocks just to the outside of your mat. If your back's not bugging you at all, then just leave your blocks with where they're at. Let's shift our bodies forward and melt all the way down to earth. Exhale. Reach your right arm out, left arm underneath your right armpit. So what that looks like is your right arm is out in front of you, your left arm is underneath the armpit. If that's too much, then just stack your forehead on your forearm. That works nice too. Roll on to your left side. Keep our hips stacked. You can use your left arm out straight and make a little shelf. Flex your left foot as if you're standing. Now move into your tree. So again, foot below or above the knee. Top hand can reach straight up or over your ear. Mula bandha, really active here, really strong. Spread your toes wide, lengthen. Release your hands, work your way onto your back. So here, I kind of just lift my hips to get myself back into the middle of my mat. Press your right foot down, hug your right knee into your chest now. Circle your right knee through the hip socket. Reverse your circle. Please cross your knee over now. Here is where, if you've got your block, you can bring your block underneath your knee. But whatever we do, let's do our best to keep our shoulders to the mat. And once you have set your lower body, then massage through the back of your head, your neck, turn your head from side to side. That's it. Turn our palms up and open to receive. Work your way back onto your back. Left leg is flexed. Open up your right knee into your tree. So again, foot below or above the knee here. Arms into a field goal. Left leg super active. And smooth out the back of the neck as you draw your chin down. Bring our knee back up. Walk your left foot back in also. Press your right foot straight to the ceiling. Here you may have a towel to drape over it or hold on behind your hamstring. All we're going to do is stretch out the back of the right leg. You can keep the right leg straight with the left knee bent or maybe straightening your left leg also. Just a hamstring stretch. Point flex your foot. Slide your left foot in. Press your right ankle on the top of your left quad. Variation of pigeon here, or bring the knee to you and hug behind your left leg. You can rock side to side. That looks really good. Nice job, everyone. You can hug the knee in if that feels good and press the leg away from you. Get the shoulders out of those ears. Just explore. And now release back to the earth. Roll to your side and work your way back onto your stomach. Take your time. Elbows underneath your shoulders and reset on your mat. Lift and open up. I kind of like to shake out your hips a little bit here. Left hand out in front of you. Right arm scoops under. Right palm is up. And then draw your forehead to mat. Roll onto your right side and move into tree. So stack your hips, push through your bottom foot and open the top knee. below again or above the knee. Keep your spine just as long as you can. Maybe top arm goes straight up or reaches towards your other hand. Find your way onto your back first. Reset your hips. Hug your left knee in. Right leg is straight. Maybe circle your left hip. Inhale, cross your knee over. Exhale, open the chest. And here we can add some rocks a little bit. You can use your block underneath your left knee if you want, or just stay with where you're at. Spread your fingertips wide and then relax your hands. Inhale, bring your knee back up to the ceiling. Press your foot down. Bring your right foot in and lift your hips. So all we're doing is resetting that lower back and your sacrum. Press your left foot straight up, stretching out the back of your left leg. You can point flex your left foot. You can use a bathrobe or a towel, or just hold on behind the leg. Get space though in the back of that hamstring. You can also explore straightening your right leg if you'd like. Slide your right foot in, flex your left foot, bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. We can stay right here as you press your lower back down into the mat. Hug behind your right leg. Variation of pigeon, or sometimes this is referred to as a figure 4 because it looks kind of like the number 4. Bring the knee in, press it away. Bring it in and press it away, whatever feels good. And now both feet to the mat. Open up our feet a little further than hip distance. Tick-tock your knees side to side here. Allow our knees to stay to the right and gaze to the left. With your next breath, inhale, bring our knees up and just switch them to the other side. Exhale.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
Gently turn your head side to side.
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
Inhale, bring your knees back up. Give yourself a really fantastic hug as you make kind of a tiny little ball. Rock side to side. Work your way back onto your stomach. Once again, stack your forearms here. Bend the knees, tick-tock, your feet side to side.
Yesterday, love was such an easy game.
Now flex your feet and let's go out and then crisscross. Like a ballerina. Had to get that in. Just for my friend Adina. And lengthen with the right leg in your left. Move back to all fours. Have your blocks close to you. We're gonna meet into a seated forward fold. So shake out your legs in front of you. If you've got a blanket or pillow at home, that might feel really nice to sit on that. Anytime we have our hips a little higher, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna turn to the side a tiny bit. Bring your right ankle underneath the back of the left knee. So my right foot is flexed, bring it underneath. Now, you can again use your towel if you wanted to hook this over your foot or your blocks. Feel the sit bones lift at the chest and draw the belly towards the thigh. Here's where you can bring your elbows to the blocks if you'd like. Maybe point flex your foot. Soften forward. Great job, Trisha, going into the splits tonight. I like it. Nice work. No, I'm funny. Sorry. 2 more breath here. And now roll that up. Sweep up and bring those hands into the heart. Scoop up our top foot and you can stir this up a little bit. Other direction. Fingertips in between each of your toes. Left hand into the right foot, bottom of the right foot. That little guy's a little hard. And then squeeze your foot there, give it some love and rotate through your ankle. Lift, stretch out the top of the foot, and on the exhale, hinge forward. Bring it up, and then draw the shoulders down and move forward. Just stay in a static stretch here.
Meditation.
And roll that up. Release your hands, hold on to the outside of the knee, bring it in, or your foot can be on the inside or crossed over. So you choose. Give yourself a hug, draw the shoulders down, look behind you when you're ready. Now in front of you, chin towards your front shoulder. Look behind you. And now just bring your head so it's kind of in the middle here. Then tick-tock your ear to your back shoulder. Head back to center, put it on straight. And now ear towards your front shoulder. And bring it back. Both fingertips towards your bum, open the chest, move our knees side to side. Other leg, right leg goes long, left ankle directly underneath your right knee. Lift at the chest, begin to hinge forward, draping over the front leg.
Unafraid is a state of mind.
That's it. Fidget a little bit so you get a little more space. And roll up. Reach it out. And now the hands in heart. Pick up our foot, right hand in the bottom of your left. Massage through your ankle and squeeze your feet. Squeeze your legs there. Go the other way. Stretch out the top of the foot, especially if you walk or run a lot. On the exhale, hinge forward. Let's bring it back up and hinge forward. Stay in here in a static stretch. And we'll come up, reach those arms out. Each time we're just checking in with our posture. Scoop under, use your biceps to either stir this up, or you can keep it where it is and just rock. Now holding on to the outside, your foot can stamp down on the outside or it can stay on the inside. Hug around the knee. Exhale when you're ready to look behind you. Look in front of you, chin towards the front shoulder, and look behind you. Put your head just in the center, draw your ear towards your front shoulder. So kind of tuck the head to the side. Come back to center, tuck your ear to the back shoulder. And draw it back. As you come back to the front, allow the left knee to open. And now our right, rock a little bit side to side. Lift with your chest and hinge forward. We can make a little basket. Draw your chest forward and then down. Press your feet together, work your way up, and hug it in on the exhale. If there is a posture tonight that you have not done that you would really love to do, go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, let's work our way into final relaxation into Shavasana. On the inhale, begin to melt down as you exhale. Hug the knees into your chest, rock side to side. Hands on top of your knees, make big individual circles outward. And the lights here in the studio. Reverse your knee circles, please. Nice. Happy baby. Open the knees out wide. Peace fingers hook around your toes or hold on behind the knees. So open the knees out wide. So feet stack above your knees. Right foot to earth and then your left. Shake out your right leg, allow it to go long, and then your left leg as we enter into final relaxation. Please start by relaxing your feet, your legs, your hips, the small of your back, your center back, your shoulders, your arms, your fingertips. Smooth out the back of the neck and place your tongue at the bottom of the mouth. Just gently draw your chin down. Soften your eyes, your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead. Let go. I feel creative and vibrant. I am powerful, confident. you are gripping or holding on in any area, notice and soften. The best thing about your life is that it is constantly in a state of design. This means you have at all times the power to redesign it, make moves, allow shifts, smile more, do less. Say no, say yes. Just remember, when it comes to your life, you're not only the artist, but the masterpiece as well. Each time we see or visualize the color of orange, we think of creativity, design, you being the masterpiece and the artist that you are. Beautiful energy breath in through the nose and just sigh it out. No forcing, just let go. And again, all in through the nose, please. And then open and all out. One more time, all in. This time, reach your arms above your head and go long with your body. Kind of starburst your hands. Point flex your feet. Now hug in your right knee and hug in your left knee slowly. Take your time. Let's roll to the side that feels the most comfortable for you. Let's be there in a tiny little ball. Now mindfully tuck your chin in towards your chest as you work your way back up to easy seated and whatever that feels and looks like for you tonight. Slice your arms out long, reach one arm up and gently feel a stretch in your neck. Circle, tiny circles forward. Flip your thumb up, circle back. Let your hand be heavy. As you let go of your hand, draw your head back up. Just move through your shoulders. Other side, send the arm up, slice the arm out, ear towards the shoulder, circle forward. And flip the palm up, circle back. Let the arm relax. And slowly release it. Both arms sweep up. Bring the hands into the heart. This time, as we send our hands up, like leaves floating off the tree right now, the yellows and oranges, let the hands just really float down. Inhale and up, hands back to the heart. And may the light that moves within me honor and shine so bright and move within all of you with grace, ease, and gratitude. Have a spectacular evening. Namaste.